Let me start this video by saying...
Testing, testing, we got a copy?
Not that. I don't want to do this race. It's probably going to go bad. I for damn sure don't want to be starting on pole. Driver's meeting time.
Alright guys, we're going to get started.
This race is death waiting to happen. Indy cars at Detroit. I planned on starting from the pits, then I ended up being on pole, so it'd probably be a bad idea to start from the pits.
Okay, welcome to Detroit. As you guys have all figured out throughout the week, this is going to be a real tough race. And the first two regions have demonstrated that for sure, although there has been some pretty good racing throughout if patience has been shown. So we'll talk about that real quickly. Obviously, passing is going to be really difficult, especially if you're talking about two cars that are of semi-equal speed. If you're behind a car that you feel like you are faster than, best advice is be patient. They don't owe you the spot. You're not entitled to it, and passing is really, really, really hard. Wait for a mistake. They're likely to happen. But otherwise, be patient. Pick your spots. That said, on the flip side, if you are a lapped car and you're being shown the blue flag, we absolutely want to do everything we can to get out of the way safely. So pick a spot, pick a side of the road, and show your intentions with the placement of your car so that the guys coming through know what you're doing. But again, please make sure you're making it easy on the leaders to come through if you do happen to be in the unfortunate situation of being a lap down. There are two races today, so if you have trouble in the first one, you get a second shot. The way the points are going to work for the two races is fairly simple. We're using our single class points structure. So if you look at the points table, you can see what points are achieved for each position. But each race is going to get half of that. So first place in race one will get half of first place points in a single class race normally, and the same for race two. And then at the end of the two races, we'll add up your points, and that'll be your points for the weekend. Couple of real small clarifying points on that. As far as classification is concerned, normally you have to complete 80% of laps to get to be fully classified and get full points. In this one, you've got to achieve 80% of the laps in each race, or in one race. So if in race one you need 80% of the laps to be fully classified, in race two you need 80% of the laps to be fully classified. That works to your benefit. If you get wrecked out on lap one or two of the first race, you can still be fully classified for race number two. Hopefully all that made sense. Again, two races, time of day is a little bit different. Race one, we're obviously in morning time. Race two, the session will open at noon, and we'll progress from there. Now, session two, or race two, will be in hosted, not league, because we had to password protect it. So as such, you want to make sure that your number is set in the iRacing paint shop to your league number, please. That would be much appreciated. Also, the second race server will open 15 minutes after race one goes green. So if you're involved in an early incident and have to exit out, you can get some more practice in the second race session with the weather for the second session. So you might have a little bit of an advantage there if you get going early. So if you get taken out, it's not the end of the world. The second race will go green at approximately 5 minutes after the hour. 1 hour and 5 minutes after race one goes green, if that makes sense. Track state for race two is 50% at open of the server. With regard to track blockage, if you are involved in an incident and you can't get it turned around safely, you need to exit. You need to tow, excuse me. We've had many incidents in the first 2 races where people did it just right, and we had many incidences where people really push that envelope too far, in my opinion. And if should protests come through, they're probably going to be very unfavorable to those folks. So if you're trapped facing the wrong way on the other side of a blind corner, and your relative shows you somebody's coming up on you, that's a good indication you need to tow. So I know it sucks, but it's what we need to do. We need to respect our competitors in that way. And again, you got 2 races, you got 2 shots at this deal. So please do the right thing by your competitors. And lastly, full course yellows will not be in effect. So again, if there are track blockages, we need people to do the right thing. If there is a blockage, you just need to weave your way through the best you can. Take it easy, be patient, and it will obviously clean up. So be on your toes. It's going to be interesting. Questions in the general chat? John, Wayne, Adam, anything I missed?
You missed saying that there is a spare car and the incident limit is 15. Good luck with reaching that.
Yeah, and the incident limit is on, so 15 is the cap. Thank you, John. Appreciate the reminder. And yep, everybody's got a spare car to use, and I bet they're used a lot. Otherwise, I talked long enough. All right, gentlemen, if you're satisfied, you are welcome to get back out.
Oh, I don't want to do this. I do not want to do this race. So there's how we qualified.
Guys, do we all want to be in the same channel here?
It don't matter to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me in the least.
I don't plan on talking much. I might cuss a little if I get taken out, but
I'm pretty sure that's like taken for granted that there's going to be swearing when people get taken out.
right.
It's kind of like a horror movie. Who's going to die first?
Oh, we know who that's going to be. Nobody probably gets my joke.
No, you'll make it
No, I meant
around the first lap.
I meant Jonathan. Because the black guy always dies first in the movies.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's just so cold. That's just so cold. So, pace lap then is what we're thinking? Hey, I'm not driving a Corvette, thank you.
Well, I've got Herzog starting right behind me. This is a double file start, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then I have Herzog starting right behind me, so I might be the first to go.
P10, should I do it?
I'd start from the pits in P10, but that's up to you. Hi, buddy.
Are we all in the same split, or is somebody in the bottom sportsman's?
Jonathan and I are in the bottom one.
Okay. I have one other buddy, ex-BAM guy, that I might invite over if that's all right with you guys. He's in the bottom split with you.
Nah, that's fine.
I talked him into this mess.
So you owe him?
Yeah.
What's the matter, buddy?
What nonsense? iRacing or the Major Series?
Huh? Okay. Both? Probably this race.
Like I said,
Wow, I just went 3 wide coming out of the pits. Holy crap.
So coming off of
Hey,
doing
Joe.
the ILMS endurance race this morning and getting third in that,
Hey.
feeling pretty good about it. Gonna do this to have my racing day end on a bad note, I guess. This race is not gonna go well. And it's 2 races.
Mic check. You're good. Hi, Phil.
I wonder who's going to be the first to get disqualified. 15?
Nobody's gonna get up to 15 incidents. You won't have a drivable car after like 4.
I will say I did one time before the incident limit have a 22x race at Milwaukee, and
I'd be surprised if anybody got up to 8.
oh, somebody will get up to 10, like a 2x for spinning, and then like 2 destroyed.
In one of the support races, John spun, got a 0x and a meatball, went and got his spare car, got another 0x, and when he got into the pits from that meatball, it said, like, the car is trashed. So he went through both cars and had 0 incident points. I think that was the first support race. That's the one where I beat Christian and Marco.
You mean the peak of your iRacing career?
Yep. They both crashed, took their spare car, passed me back, and then crashed again. Marco didn't crash till like 7 laps to go or something.
Sure,
for his
he
last
lit it
time.
up then.
Let me close that door, bud. You can watch something on TV. It might be under the blanket up there. It's probably somewhere near my pillows. Yeah, this video is probably never even getting uploaded. I'm only recording it just in case it goes well. So I suppose if you're watching this part, maybe something good happened? I don't know. Maybe I didn't die?
Found it.
Good job.
I found it.
Hey, I'd rather be hanging out with him than doing this race. What? Get your finger out of there. I'm not even gonna stream this one. I don't want anybody to see this.
Oh, man.
Good luck, guys. In the danger zone.
And we're gonna need all the luck.
Yep.
I can't do it. I gotta do the pits. It's gonna be carnage, and 1 and 2, I'm 90%.
Yeah, I wish I could start from the fucking pits.
Yeah, you can from any spot but pole.
Right? That's what makes this the shittiest. If I started from the pits, I'd probably get a top 5. But instead, I'm starting on the pole, so I'm gonna get killed from behind or something.
So now you're gonna win. Now you're gonna
Just,
win.
just tank your qualifying for the second race, just so you don't have the same problem twice.
Oh yeah, for sure. I fully intend on starting from the pits the second race. I probably won't finish this one, and then I'll do all right in the second one because I'll start in the back.
Yeah, the worst thing is if you let guys by too, when does it end?
Well, you let them by, and then they spin, and you fucking run into them.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't pay attention either, so. I'm kind of lucky here. I'm starting in the back, so.
Of all the places to start last, this would be it.
1 left to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed.
Oh, Jesus. Super cold fucking tires. Damn, we're gonna have really cold tires. We're damn near to start finish already.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fucking take it easy the first lap, Jesus. Going into 3 is gonna be deadly with these cold tires. People are gonna be late braking when you should be braking early.
Should be a good time starting in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get punted because I'm braking early with the whole field behind me.
Good luck, everybody.
Oh, the other thing is there's nobody behind me.
Catch the pace car. Get ready, going green.
I think everyone survived.
Green, green, green.
I can't believe it. Not even through turn 3.
Second place just hit the wall. Ooh, almost lost the rear.
Come on, Mike, come to my right.
I was on 2 wheels for a little bit there. Lucky I didn't.
Right side. Clear.
That's never a good thing.
Creepy.
You got a fully car on the right, go left.
Hi, bud. Not right now.
Car right, clear. Right side. Still there. Clear, right side. Clear on the right.
Come on by here, Eddie. Thanks, buddy.
1 minute,
Zero self-preservation
19.972.
mode. I hear you.
Car right, clear. One minute, 19.307. One minute, 18.82. Right side. Same on the left. Clear on the right.
I think I'm going to try the under.
You too, buddy.
One minute, 19.799. 1 minute 19.046.
Got a nice gap back to the next car, and I'd rather not have that guy in my mirror, so he can go ahead. Still banking on these guys. At least some of these guys ahead of me are going to crash, I think. And we're pulling away from everybody else, so.
Thank you. Thank you.
No! Oh, that was close. I looked up to see who said thank you and missed my fucking breaking point. And that guy in front of me now is blinking. It was really distracting when he was blinking in my mirror. Not that it'll be any less distracting blinking in front of me, but I can just slow down and then I won't see him anymore. These guys have been like practicing this track for 2 weeks to get ready. I practiced it a week and a half ago for a couple days to run qualifying, and then I switched to practicing for the 2 6-hour races I did this weekend. So I haven't driven this track in a week until I did maybe 12 laps of practice before the race. I was banking on starting from the pits. I didn't realize I was going to end up on fucking pole. Yes, bud? I can't help you with anything right now. I'm racing. You gotta wait till I'm done and then I'll help you. Oh, yeah, you can have some. Ooh. Not paying enough attention now.
Well, I'm done.
Got some time to kill before the second race now?
Yeah, I got plenty. I was doing so good too, and then yeah, I already spun out once and just told it to get all the way to the leaders and needed a faster there because the whole nose was missing. And this one, I hit the wall with it. Yeah, that left front suspension was well, the race didn't start go, when I clicked grid and then didn't have any sound, so I had to pit as we're coming to the green to fix my sound. But at least I passed one car in a race, so come true.
How you doing, Jonathan?
We hanging in there.
terrible pit stop for me. Jeez.
Trying the undercut?
We're halfway now.
Jesus. We're only on lap 18.
That's halfway.
Well, yeah, but a tank is 23.
Yeah, but you can short fill it and like.
Well, yeah, that's why I asked if he was undercutting.
1 minute, 19.124. You're in fourth position. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
I undercut after lap 11. So far, it's worked out pretty well.
No, I screwed up. Jeez.
I think you were just spun in my race.
Yeah, I'm done. Shit.
You already used your spare car?
Yeah, I didn't realize it. I stopped for a pit stop and it ended up using. Ah, shit. Well, I guess it is what it is. I don't know how long before the next one's.
5 after the hour?
I saw the hosted sessions are already up.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yep.
already up.
Yeah,
Oh,
practice
really?
is already
Okay.
up, and then there's 10 minutes of qual, and the race starts at like 5 past or so.
Yeah, jeez, I just screwed right up.
I did
So
the
I
same.
didn't get my 80% anyway. Kind of shitty when you only have 2
1
laps.
minute, 19.167. You're in second position right now. Doing great. Really good job.
See you in a bit.
I got him.
Yep.
Yeah, if you start from the back, I highly recommend the short room. Pitted P18 or so, and like I'm with Rex and cycle up to speed.
One minute, 19.119. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. Three car ahead. Go right. The leader's pitting now. It's 1 minute, 18.529. You had about 1 lap of fuel left.
Not a lot of opportunity to use your mouse on this track. I don't have a button selected to, I have a button selected to get down to it, but not one selected to click it to turn off my fast repair. And I might have a tiny bit of damage, so I don't want to use it.
The leader's pitting now.
Yes, I'm the leader, dummy.
Okay, you are the leader. Looking good.
Oh, required repairs. I should have taken the fast repair. How do you have required repairs without a meatball?
Three car ahead. Car stopped on the right. Go left.
Thought I was going to touch that curb.
It's 1 minute, 54.965.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
1 minute 18.536. Great job. 10 to go. One minute 17.834. Slick car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
You okay back there, Jonathan?
Nah, I just lost it.
1 minute 18.
I couldn't tell if you were wrecked or if you were just getting out of the way.
I was getting out the way, but it all happened. Some dude in front of me spun. I waited for him, and I guess that just threw me off my rhythm. I'm done.
Car is a lap down. 1 minute 19.208.
Thank you.
You got a tight car on the left, tough stop on the left.
Oh, good thing it's dropped.
Bentley, that's enough. Stay out of there now.
Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, man.
1 minute 18.809.
PA.
Took Mark.
Nice.
Oh, buddy.
You just got the white flag. That means one more left to go.
I didn't get the white flag.
One minute 18.74. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. Car right. Clear on the right.
Good, Mark.
Did I know the password?
Detroit GP.
Thank you.
Alright,
I
there's
don't
the
know what
checkered flag.
happened when I was behind you, Jeremy, but I felt no contact and showed no X's. But if I did touch you, I truly apologize for that.
Well, finished third from pole.
Nice.
Better than getting punted, I guess.
Take podium.
No, nobody punted me. That's what I was worried about starting on pole, though, was getting punted.
All right. Capitals or spaces?
No.
All lowercase.
I am not getting in.
One down.
Tune in the correct session.
I'm trying. Yeah.
I wish that was it.
Lock. It's Detroit G.
Yeah, Detroit GP.
All lowercase, all one word. It's not letting me.
Well, no, our split has a different password.
Oh, well, that'd be why.
It's a DGP, just the initials.
That would make sense.
So I wonder if mine has yet a different password.
You should have the other one.
Bottom.
Yeah, because we're all sportsmen. We're not in the pro race. There are only
We have two
sportsmen.
different. We have
Yeah.
two different sportsmen's though.
Right. I'll just try them both and see if anything lets me in.
Well, you should have a PM from Mike with the password.
Yep.
Oh, I don't want to do this again. Have to qualify for this one again. I'll start from the pits in this one and just take it easy. My arms are sore. I drove in a 6-hour endurance race yesterday, then did 2 Le Mans Series races, so that's 2 more hours. Well, a little more than 2 more hours. And then another 6-hour endurance race this morning. And these things are a workout. If you haven't tried the Indy cars at Belle Isle, give it a try.
Not used to this. I put an AC unit in my office because it's getting like up in the 80s, and now it's like 70, and I'm cold. I'm not used to.
Fuck, I've got an AC unit sitting 2 feet away from me, blowing right on me, and I'm sweating.
It was like 83 in my office earlier this afternoon, and now it's like at 70 exactly.
It's probably
my AC runs like all day.
It's probably only high 60s in here, but I'm soaking wet and sitting right in front of the AC. What is this? That's the slowest of the cue sets I have.
All right.
I'm fucking starting from the pits this time. That was
Telling
enough.
you, short.
Well, I did 2 of the support races starting from the pits, and I got 3rd and 8th in those, starting, you know, close to 30th or whatever, however many people, how many cars were in it. That first race was enough of a workout. I really don't want to do another one, but
What'd you finish, Dustin?
3rd.
Hey, nice.
But I drove in the 6 hours of the Glen yesterday, did a couple Le Mans races yesterday, then drove in the ILMS Endurance this morning. Like, I don't want to do this.
Yo, is the race started already?
No, quality just started.
Oh, I can't join in. Fuck.
Why not? Oh, because quali started.
Oh, that sucks. I literally just walked in home.
Well, you missed the first race already. The first race is over.
Oh, so there's 2 races?
Yeah, quali for the second race is just now starting.
Alright, never mind.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
I'll register for Monza.
Good plan.
It's about as much death, probably.
Why don't you race that in the HPD this time?
Fuck the HPD. From dead old car.
Whatever. Scott and I had a good old time racing in it this morning.
I've gained 400 high rating this week. And I lost like 80 or 90 this morning.
I did a Monza race last night in the HPD and got 80 I rating from it.
That's
Yeah. People don't expect me to be fast.
Alright, well, have fun in the race, guys.
Indeed. This is just an outlap.
And I wrecked on my out.
At least it was the outlap. Well, I guess that depends on if you care about where you qualify.
No, I just want to get 4 clean laps. So, mission not accomplished yet.
Get away from that fucking curb.
In that last race, I finished 15th. I was one of only 3 people to go sub 16.
Because if you push, you die.
If I could just figure out one corner, I wouldn't have spun 3 times.
Continental?
No, the left before Pure Michigan. I spun it sideways twice there without hitting anything.
I wonder if you even have to put in a qualifying time. For the other one, if you didn't put in a queue time, you couldn't race. Instead of tanking qualifying, I could have just not did a queue run. Oh, this is a hot track.
About 2 laps of fuel. We're plenty good on fuel for the rest of the race. It's 1 minute 16.733.
Ooh.
How'd you do, Dustin?
Third.
Sweet.
You had about 1 lap of fuel left.
Yeah, my stepmother, I'm at the airport waiting for my dad. My stepmother sat up. She's like, hey, what are you doing here? I'm like, told us you needed us. No, I didn't. No, I said, yeah, you did. So at that point, I'm like, see ya.
Oh, that sucks.
He's terrible.
That's a pretty nice airport. You talking about the Vancouver airport?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, if you want to travel somewhere, Vancouver's probably like one of the best airports out there. Like so easy in and out.
Portland airport's easier. I hate Portland. I'm not saying that to talk Portland up. Portland's a shit city, but the airport's pretty easy. Vancouver's a lot bigger airport, though. Ah, fuck. The qualified second.
Are you starting the pits anyways?
I don't know. I was on the pole for the first race, and I started the race and ended up third. Now, there's still 3 minutes left to qualifying, so maybe somebody will beat it.
You're at the front, so stay there.
Yeah, but it was stressful. And my arms are tired. And I feel like whining, not racing.
You know what stressful is? It's when you're going through the second chicane at Monza and you're 45 degrees coming out of the corner of lean angle.
That's some Dukes of Hazzard shit.
iRacing needs to fix these shocks, man.
Oh, down to third.
Oh, you're starting in the pits.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, not on the front row.
You'll be at the front of the pits, which is nice.
So how did you finish, Dan?
Yeah, you won't be right up against the corner either.
Okay, down to fourth. I really didn't figure. I did a 16.7, and I didn't figure that would be. I figured it would be mid-pack or something. I planned on starting from the pits no matter what. I wasn't expecting it to be that close to the front.
How did you finish?
I got 15th. I had to take an early fast repair, and I let everybody by, so I didn't screw everybody up.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Then I spun once, no damage, but I was blocking the track. Somebody was 3 seconds back, so I had to tow. Lost a lap, and then did the exact same thing again, but they were 10 seconds back, and I could get going.
Yeah, I pulled into the pits, and then I wasn't far enough forward. And then it ended up using up faster.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking on this one. And then, yeah, with all that, then I ended up losing all concentration and ended up whacking a wall and right off.
You starting from the pits, Jonathan?
No, I'm in the back. Like a dummy, I forgot to change my fuel.
Oh, like a dummy. That just reminded me to change back to a race set.
So I'm out here trying to qualify with a full tank.
I qualified with a full tank because I didn't want to go up front where I might be tempted to stay in it and not start from the pits.
You know what? I qualified the exact same position, P9. Fuck it, I'm doing it this.
I will see you on the first lap. Well, no, you'll already have towed or whatever, so I won't see you.
I will. No, you will. You will. I will see you pulling out of the pit lane
right.
As I'm already.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna hurry out of the pits even once I can go. I want more of a gap. I don't want to catch right up to the chaos.
Well, you hurry out of the pits, and that lip catches you.
Well, actually, you guys won't ever see each other because you're in different splits.
Oh yeah, well that's true too.
Little details.
Yeah.
But change that to me and everything. You'll see me from the pits.
Yeah, this time I'll make sure to knock off my fast repair shit.
Oh yeah, you don't want to fuck that up again.
I turned my fast repair off, and then when I pitted, I had like 20 seconds of required repairs, but no meatball. I've never seen required repairs without a meatball.
They'll put the
it's a wing
nose off on. Did you like bang up your?
I banged a wall a little bit, but that was like lap 4. I did 19 laps in like the top 3 or something before I pitted after that. So I didn't have any damage that affected the way the car handled.
Ah, damn, I missed the start.
Oh, good luck, guys.
Hey, good luck.
You too, sir.
Hey, I'm the only one in the pits?
Yeah, I decided to grid. I'm pretty sure going to regret the decision.
All right. Just survive this one. From the pits. No stress. Puck track's up to 112. I imagine this hot track is going to mean even more chaos.
Pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag.
Oh, the guy who qualified second starting from the pits too.
Sorry. Shoot.
He's hurrying out. Not me. I want to get. Just turning laps. Probably not the most exciting thing to watch. Not as exciting as the first race, being in the front the whole time. Did it split, Vince?
I think so. There was like 90 people, so.
Oh yeah, 2 splits.
Alright, I'm gonna be on mute now. We're really push hard here. I think I can get a good chance to win. Just the guy on pole.
Go get him.
Lead by half a second, so.
I'll come cheer you on when this race is over.
See you in 5 minutes.
Right?
Ha.
You've got a toy car on the right. You're in the top 10.
Did 1 lap and I'm already in 10th.
Only one guy crashed in ours.
Apparently 6 did in ours.
Yeah, all right in front of me.
Did you avoid them?
Yeah, that's why I'm in front of you.
Oh, nice. I wasn't looking at. Oh, I guess you are. I hadn't looked at my relative, other than to see I was in. Well, when I crossed the finish line, my spotter said, "You're in 10th," or whatever. Oop. I should probably pay at least a little bit of attention.
1 minute 19.227. On the left. Clear.
I ain't trying to get racy, homie. You don't got a dive bomb. You already had one issue, or you wouldn't have been coming out of the fucking pits. Might not want to push too hard, because you don't have any spare cars left. Fucking blinker. him get a little bit ahead of me. So I don't want him fucking blinking out when the braking zone or something. I have to worry about hitting him.
1 minute 21.258.
We both finished at the front of the first race. No reason to believe we won't make a few passes now.
You got a toy car on the right. Car stop on the right. Go left.
There's one.
You got a toy car on the left. Go right.
And there's another.
1 minute 20.126.
Did you guys wreck together, Jonathan, or was that two separate issues?
Two separate issues. I can't believe I just got on the power and just spun. Golly dang.
Yeah, went by you, went around the next corner, and the guy that was right behind you was on the side of the road there. So I didn't know if like you guys came together and he had a little bit of damage, so he hit the next wall or what. I mean, he was driving, trying to make it back to the pits, so I don't know where he had an issue.
Yeah, he just, I'm in the pits now. He just came in and left. Right in front of me. Yep.
Well, that corner where you spun is John's arch nemesis. Continental corner. Ah! You startled me. Well, not startled. You came out of the pits in front of me as I was setting into that left, and I was like, oh shit, what do I do? And I let off the throttle and lost the rear end. That sucks. Had a good run going. Now I want... Yeah. What lap is it? It's not soon enough, I don't think. I'm gonna have to pit again. No, maybe not. Yeah, that means I should be able to make it to the finish from here if he's undercutting. Got to do 80% of the laps. So 12 seconds, then a pit stop. Pit exit is just a shitty spot, but at least with these cars, because you have to go all the way to that outside fucking wall to not spin or slow way down. But I was already like set into the corner. It's like I couldn't slow way down. It's my own fault for spinning there, but I just got distracted by him coming out.
Right side, clear on the right.
See, that's how you want to do it. Ideally, there wouldn't be cars coming out right there, though. Now that that happened, like the racer in me is like, man, I wish this was a longer race so I could make a comeback. No problem.
on the left. Go right.
I'm gaining on third, but I'm in ninth. Third just hit the wall, sideswiped it. He's still driving though. Leaders in the pits.
The leader's sitting down. 1 minute 20.425.
Where'd you go, Jonathan?
Sorry, I can't talk in turn 1 and 2.
No problem. You were like 14 seconds ahead of me, now you're not.
Yeah, brushed the wall, bent the steering a little bit, took a pit.
Just making sure you're still in it.
Yeah, I'm still in it. I'm in 9th. I got 8th right in front of me.
1 minute 20.416.
Now I gotta make up 34 seconds to get the next position. I don't know if I have enough time to do that.
With these walls, there's enough time.
That's true. Nope, I'm not going to catch him on pace. I gained under a second that lap. I gained on him some, but not enough. He's going to need to crash or pit. I was in 6th when I spun, so if he crashes or pits, I'll get back to where I was. Shitter part is, if I hadn't spun, I would have kept moving up. Pulling away from the leader.
1 minute 19.734.
Didn't really gain on him at all that lap. Maybe a few tenths. No sense in pushing. I think I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. I'm pulling away from the leader who's behind me trying to lap me. I don't ever want to drive this car on this track again.
5 laps of fuel.
I'm at least a couple laps down, so. I assume, anyways.
Thanks, Joshua.
The leader came out of the pits or something like a second and a half behind me. I'm now 7.5 seconds ahead of him. If only I hadn't spun.
I know the feeling.
Should have checked yourself before you wrecked yourself.
I'm saying. If only somebody would have like told me that or written a song about it or something.
Yeah, I just came up with that off the top of my head. So.
1 minute, 18.688. You got 5 laps to go. That car is a lap down.
You know what lap you're on, Dustin?
31, I think. The guy that was 34 seconds ahead is now only 12 seconds ahead, but I don't think I'm going to catch him.
There's always opportunity with these walls.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Only 2 laps to go. He's only 6 seconds up. .9.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh, I can see him. I only have 1 lap to get him.
1 minute, 18.006. White flag, white flag.
Well, I got P10 anyway.
P4.
should have had 7th, but Jason Wallet rammed me from the field.
We had about 1 lap of fuel left. It's 1 minute, 19.146. Right side. Clear on the right.
Sorry for the little bump, Mark. I didn't expect you to slow down that much. You running out of fuel or something?
I got tore up and I can't get it fixed.
Gotcha.
Get more accurate up.
Oh, B8.
I managed to come back to 5th. Started from the pits and wrecked once. Took my spare car.
Good job, very good job.
Thank goodness the Detroit Demolition Derby is over.
Hey, fucking men.
Hey, P10, I'll take it.
there, brother.
Good win, guys. It was fun. Not as bad as I thought, but certainly a struggle. Thanks.
Just ran out of fuel after the lap, or corner 4. Glad it didn't go one more. That means I picked the perfect time to wreck because I just filled my tank when I took my spare car.
Yep. That's why I had to pit. My wreck was way too early.
Should be okay points for me considering it's fucking 3rd split. A 3rd and a 5th. The pressure was on because I saw John posted he was putting me on the main team for this round. I was like, oh, fuck. This was the round I didn't give a shit about and wasn't practicing for. Well, I guess it ended up not going so bad. I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't have probably been in this split if I would have put some effort into it.
How'd you make out, Dan?
I would have been in the next
P4.
higher split
Nice.
because it's split by Q times.
I don't know if I should report that crash or not.
My
I mean, pretty blatant hit anyway.
my practice qualifying, I could fairly consistently go a second faster than the time I set, so maybe wasn't necessarily.
Just wish I wouldn't have messed up and I was up there in, P5.
I don't know. Fair, I guess. I mean, can't say it wasn't. These guys in this qualifying session did better times than me. But again, they've been getting ready for this all week, and I've been racing other crap all week. And I can run with different qualifying setups. I can run like low 15s if I've been practicing.
Jeez.
But there's a lot of guys, like, look at this shit. I mean, running low 15s is hard. But look at this. qualifying times. 12s. Mid 12s, high 12s. These guys put in work. Look at that. 599 laps of practice. How many did I do? So I didn't do none of the official practices. I did 95, and those were...
Lynn Hinchley, he had a heck of a rough go. Both races he ended up out.
91 of those were support races last weekend. The weekend before all the majors races, we have support races, which are just kind of prep races for the big race, I guess. And there's 3 of them. I raced 2 of them, and that's where 91 of those laps came from, and then the other 4 were the qualifying run I did, which I just, like, I drove one of those races the middle of the night, Friday night, and then I drove one Sunday morning, and then I didn't touch that car. I practiced Watkins Glen and Monza.
Ooh, the wonderful confines of Spa is next.
I think it was just Wednesday I just jumped in and did a Q run without practicing and did the 16.7. And I was sure I could do better, so I did some practice that night afterwards and was running 15s. And was gonna qualify again, but I figured I was pretty confident I was gonna be somewhere in here anyways. And so I was like, well, even if I pick up another second, it's only gonna put me, I guess, I figured I was gonna be down here. I don't know. But I didn't figure it was gonna be enough to get me up to the pro split. Either way, and I was planned on starting from the pits. Both of the... I guess you guys can't see my mouse pointer, huh? Well, that makes it harder. I'm sitting here moving the mouse pointing at things, and you can't see it. So, anyways, I thought I was going to be, like, in the bottom half of the Sport 1 split, which is usually I'm towards the front of the Sport 1 split, and then occasionally I'm in the back of the Pro split. But I figured since I didn't practice, I'd be towards the back of the Sport 1 split, and I was just going to start from the pits anyways. In the 2 support races I did last weekend, I started from the pits in both of those and had decent finishes. 3rd and 8th, I think. So that was the plan, and then so I wasn't even paying attention to qualifying. After I did my run, I was only like the 3rd person in Americas to qualify, so after I did my run, you know, I was 3rd. Paid no attention, and then they told me last night that I was pole in Sport 2. I was like, oh, fuck. Hey, I didn't want to be in Sport 2. I wanted to start from the pits in Sport 1, and I probably would have got, you know, an 8th or something. Anyways, so the next majors race is Spa, it sounds like I just heard somebody say. Let me look. Get rid of this guy. Schedule. Duel at Detroit. Yeah, the next majors race is Spa. GT3's at Spa. On the 14th of next month. So 3 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. I've driven there a little bit, not much. I don't really know Spa. I mean, I know the basic layout of the track, but I don't like know the track. I don't have it dialed in or anything, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of practice.
Hey, Old.
Hey. Anyways.
How'd you guys go?
Greetings.
That's it for now. See you next time.